Welcome to the world of sledge hockey. This ferocious and relentless sport is one of the most exciting events on the Winter Paralympic schedule, set to light up the 2014 Games in Sochi. The USA are one of the strong favourites for gold. They'll be aiming to successfully defend the title they won in Vancouver 4 years ago. Jeff Sauer, a two-time NCAA ice hockey champion with the University of Wisconsin, is head coach of the American national team.
It's incredible when people see it for the first time. They don't believe the speed, they don't believe the quickness, they don't believe that it's as physical as it is, guys running into each other and so forth, but the skill level is incredible. These are world-class athletes. They're the best 17 players in North America, in the United States, and they go out every night and prove it, and the fans just really get enamored with these guys.
Sledge, or sled hockey as it's known in the US, was developed in Sweden during the 1960s. The sport took some time to establish itself on the international stage, but it finally made its Paralympic debut at the Lillehammer Games in 1994, where the Swedes saw off Norway in the final.
I think people just like the fact that it's hockey. You know, obviously we skate differently than stand-up players, and we have two sticks instead of one, but when it comes down to it, sled hockey is straight-up hockey. You know, the rules are the same, the speed of the game is the same, the physicalness is the same. So, you know, people just like that it translates, you know, directly over to any other, you know, sort of hockey. So it's pretty exciting to play and definitely exciting to watch.
The point of hockey is to separate the person from the puck, so obviously definitely the physical part is big, but staying balanced on your sled and definitely handling the puck with both hands and moving between underneath the sled is a big deal. So really it's just a lot of practice.
Manoeuvrability on the ice is a key component of sledge hockey, and the lightweight sledges are made from aluminium and high-density plastic. They must also be durable enough to protect the players from intentional collisions by opponents, called T-charges, which are legal in the sport. Responsible for ensuring that Team USA athletes have the correct gear is equipment manager Joel Isaacson.
The sled itself is custom made to the athletes, their needs, how long their legs are, or if they're a double amp, there's a minimum size that they need to have. There's two of the skate blades that we'll take these off and we'll sharpen these, and then they mount right on the frame. So every athlete has a different height to their sled, different length to their sled, and a different bucket system that holds them into the sleds.
The United States have been competing in sledge hockey since the early 1990s, and they won their first Paralympic title in 2002. Over the past 5 years, the US has emerged as the sport's dominant force, winning 2 World Championships and a second Paralympic crown. 35-year-old Andy Yohe will captain the side in Sochi.
I know we have some kids on our team currently that saw us play in 2010 and watched, and it was their dream to play on this team, and now they're here. So I believe that's what we're going to try to do again, is try to, you know, go out there and put on the best show we can, and hopefully get some more support behind us in the United States.
I don't think it's really added pressure going in as defending gold medalist. If anything, it's a challenge that we've you know, put it on ourselves, you know, to go and defend our title. Obviously, when you're successful as a team, you know, everyone wants to beat you and knock you off the top, but you know, we've been telling ourselves for the past 4 years that the hardest thing in the world of sports is to stay on top. So we've definitely been putting in the work on and off the ice, and you know, hopefully, you know, the way we've prepared is good enough to defend our gold medal.
8 of those gold medalists from Vancouver remain on the roster, but 9 other members of the squad will be competing at their first games. Among them is forward Josh Sweeney, who plays his domestic hockey for San Antonio Rampage.
So I was injured in 2009 over in Afghanistan while serving with the United States Marine Corps, and I had to choose a rehab center once I got back to the States to, you know, get back into living. And so I chose San Antonio, Texas, and while I was there, the rehab center has a sled hockey program locally, and through that program I found you know, a couple different guys that played for the national team, and just worked hard, and here I am. And that's what I think is so great about the Paralympics and Paralympic sports, is that, you know, we all start from essentially the bottom, and normally it's later in life. You know, we're doing different things as kids, and then we're injured later in life, and it really shows that you can you can start over and you can be the person that you want to be no matter what.
Know where your people are. Let them know what you want them to do. Don't just go out there thinking they know what's going on. Each shift that we go out there, concentrate on being consistent.
Sledge hockey is one of the fastest growing Paralympic disciplines, with 14 countries competing at the two-tiered World Championships in South Korea and Japan last year. Since 2009, women have also been allowed to play on the same team as men, although for now at least, the US roster is all male. Of the 8 teams in Sochi, the biggest challengers to America will be reigning world champions Canada and host nation Russia. The latter have improved vastly ahead of their home games, but the holders remain confident about their chances.
Yeah, this team is the closest team that I've ever been a part of. You know, everyone really is kind of like a family, and we're all brothers. And you know, we work together day in and day out to prepare to go to Sochi, and everyone's really excited, and we all have each other's backs. And you know, one of the main rules on our team is don't let your teammate down. So I think as long as everybody does that, we'll be in good shape.
Going for gold on 3. 1, 2, 3, go! Good job, boys.